Hi everyone, and welcome back to our Edith Holden mini album. We're getting towards the end now, very much towards the end, and I want to concentrate today on the cover. I was going to put the pages in, but I think it's going to be easier to cover it without the pages in. So here we go. I've cut my pieces to size and I've lightly inked around them. The only thing that is different is that I want to add some seam binding for a fastening, and I'm going to add both the cream and this mid green together, both of them. So I'm going to add some to the back stuck down, some to the front stuck down, and then put this over it to keep them in place. So that's the plan. So how much do I need to give a nice fulsome bow? Maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah, maybe that much. Okay, so I'm going to just cut that there. Then I'm going to cut the same amount for the other side. I think it'll look better with having the two colours in rather than just all one colour, but you know, might be wrong. You might like to put the two colours in. They're one colour. I don't know how to get into this even. Oh, here it is. I buy my dyed seam binding from a lady on eBay, and she allows me to say whether I want it crinkled or not crinkled. So I have a fair selection now in both. I've had this quite a long time, and as I say, the drawers are right in front of the radiator, and I think they've sealed this tape on for good and ever. Let's see if I can get it off. There we go. So I want this to be about the same length as the cream ones. And another length the same. So, okay, we've got our seam binding cut now. Right, so I want one piece of green, one piece of cream, and I want to just attach it to the middle, the centre height ways, I should say, really, shouldn't I? So that's 9.5. So what's that? 4.5, 4 3/4. Yeah, 4 3/4. Come on, old green, you can do it. So that's there. That's 4 3/4. And I'm just going to mark back a little bit further, the 4 3/4 mark. And I'm going to do the same on the back. Measure it at 4 3/4. And back a little bit at 4 3/4. There we are. I should say at this stage how I rectified my problem of the pocket not closing. I was really lucky that the last piece that I put on was this piece, and just as I'd done on the other side to get it to cut to round the corners, I could actually manage to peel that bit of paper off and put a stronger magnet in there, and then stick the paper back down. So I was really lucky, and now it stays closed. The alternative, I guess, would have been to put a string around it, which you might want to do anyway, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. The other thing I've done is, in preparation for putting the pages on, I've squashed these that way and squashed them that way, so they've, you know, they move a bit. There's a bit of movement in them, and you have to do it loads of times to get them to really wiggle. The weight of the page will help ultimately, but I haven't done this one because I just wanted to do it with you. And all it is, I've taken my double-sided and I've gone right on the edge of the fin on both sides. I like that. This is 1/4 inch 7mm tape I think I'm using. Ooh. Burnish that down, of course. On both sides. And then what you need to do is draw a pencil line, which will be your friend when you come to putting the, just need a bit of paper of some sort. Be your friend when you come to putting your pages in. So take a ruler and measure 3/8 of an inch down. That's why I've put that bit of paper behind, so I can actually see where the edge of the fin is. So get your ruler on the edge of the fin and draw a line at 3/8, which will help you when we come to set the pages in, because you've got wet glue and a heavy page, and it's all difficult. It's not difficult. We can do it. We can do it. So get that on the 3/8. You probably only need the line on one side, to be honest, but I'm just being cautious and putting it on both sides. So that's fine. We are ready now when the time comes to actually put our pages in. We've done all the prep. So where was I? Yes, I was going to put my seam binding in. Yeah, I think that'll be fine actually. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because I'm gluing fabric. It's very fine fabric, and I'm sure any of the glues would do, but we'll use Fabri-Tac. This is getting to the end of this bottle, so we'll just have to be patient and wait for it to... that's it. There we go. We're not going to need masses because it's going to get glued on the... the paper's going to glue it down as well. So let's just place one of these like that. The glue's still very much there, so it'll be alright with both pieces. Like so. That's lovely. So I haven't glued them right to the end, because I'm not sure where my paper's going to come, and it'll glue them down anyway. So let's do the same. Oh my goodness me. On the other side, let's get our 2 pieces. There we are. And I stuck the cream down first, so I'll do the same. That's quite a lot of glue for 2 little bits of seam binding, but there we go. Lovely. They just aren't lying quite flat, so I'm just going to trim them off. They're just on a bend of the where it's being folded over. Why don't you want to lie flat? Please tell me. Because it wants to be awkward. There we are. That's thin enough now. I think that it won't be seen through the wallpaper. Lovely. So, next thing to do, I think probably, yeah, I think that's going to be lovely. It's going to look nice with our journal. So, you can stick these on in any order, which order you like. I'm just seeing which I like for the front. That's pretty, that's pretty, that's probably got more berries on it, so I'll use this for the front. So, glue. Oh, I'm right, top, front or back, outside cover. Wow. A bit more organised than I thought it was. Okay, I've got a blob of glue there. It matters not because this is going over it. So let's just see if we can get it straight up there. Similar margin top and bottom. Yeah, that's lovely. Lovely. That is lovely. Let me just check that's the top. No, it's not. It's the bottom. Just when I thought things were going well, then they weren't. So it's a good job I checked while I could still lift this off. If you'd used art glitter glue or something, you would have serious problems at this stage. Because it doesn't give you much of a second chance. So I believe. I've never used it, but I believe that's the case. Right, so that's our back then. And it's going up. Yes, everything's all right. Marvellous. Marvellous. Little bits of glue along here that I'll just take off when I see them. Yeah, that's lovely. Just going to lie this down flat. Take my brayer and really make sure that is firmly affixed. Right, so the next one then I guess is the spine if we're moving along the book. Move along the book. So that's going to go there. Yeah. I haven't pattern matched these. I don't see any particular need to. It's an all over pattern that's very forgiving on the pattern matching front. I did pattern match it when I put it on the wall, of course, because that would have been just daft. There we go. Right. Going up. Top is to the top. That's there. We're in an equal amount, I think, from both sides. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so now we just have the front to put on. Now I will be adding things to the front. I'm not going to leave it just plain wallpaper, but I just want to get the wallpaper on today because there's something else we need to do to the cover. Yeah, that's fine, I think. I think that's lovely. Okay, let's get that stuck down. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, got a bit of gluage up here. I'll just rub that off. Just need a glue rubber because that's just being awkward. There. That's it. Come on, off you come. Yeah, that's lovely. So there we have it. We have the entire... Oh, doesn't it look nice now? Looks so lovely. Before I put the pages in, there's one more thing that I want to do. Now, I've noticed with this craft card, craft paper, that down the edges it's going just a little bit fluffy. And I obviously want this to last for a long time. You know, I haven't made it, you know, just as a short-term thing. I want it to last a long time. So what I'm proposing to do, and you can make your own mind up on whether you want to do this or not, I want to put matte medium over my entire cover. And I'm going to bring it up to here, to the bottom of the spine piece, and along here and along the margins. You don't need to watch how to do it. I'm just literally going to paste it on. And that then, I think, will give a bit more support to that craft card, especially these corners here that I quite worry about, actually. I mean, they don't look, they haven't gone or anything, but I don't want them to. And I think if people were clunking it down quite a bit, I couldn't say that they would last forever. So that's going to be my next job, and then I'll see you again, and we will definitely be putting the pages in because I can't prevaricate any longer. So sorry, that was just a short one. It was just, we were covering and putting the ribbons in and putting the double-sided on the fins, making our pencil mark. So I'm going to carry on, go ahead and matte medium all of this, and I'll see you back next time when we'll put the pages in and think about how we're going to decorate the cover. So we're getting nearly there now. This was a short one, so when you get to this stage, yeah, begin to feel accomplished. See you all very soon. Bye.